If you are planning to become a data scientist or an ML engineer in 2024, I wanted to share with you some of the harsh realities of becoming a data scientist in the current tough job market, and also share some practical thoughts on how you can best navigate some of those challenges. My name is Anwar, and I've been working as a staff data scientist in some of the big tech companies in the US for the last 15 years. And in this video, I'll try to break down for you, based on all my years of experience, what are the challenges you should be expecting and how to best prepare yourself for them. The first harsh reality of becoming a data scientist, as you might already know, is that the current tech job market is pretty tough. Because of the high interest rates for the last 2 to 3 years, a lot of companies had to go massive layoffs, and there are not a lot of companies which are currently hiring. Because of this, even experienced people are having a hard time finding a job in current market. So if you are just getting started and trying to get a new job as a data scientist or machine learning engineer, there are some tough times ahead of you. Even the recent job report of July 2024 indicated that the overall job market is very tough right now. And it is especially true for the tech job market. Though the silver lining in this is that Fed has recently given some indication that they are planning to cut the interest rates starting from September this year. This has given a lot of encouragement to the industry, who are seeing this as a very positive sign. So if the Fed starts cutting interest rates from September 2024 and their onward sessions, that would mean some easing in the job market. And hopefully by the mid of next year, 2025, we'll see that the tech job market would be in a much better position and there will be much more new roles. The other harsh reality of becoming a data scientist in 2024 is that because of advancements in Gen AI recently, there are a lot of people who are trying to learn these AI skills, which has ultimately led to a lot of competition. Everyone rightfully thinks that AI is the future, and hence everyone is trying to learn AI as much as possible. And there are many courses on different platforms like Udemy, where people are trying to learn how to use latest LLMs. And this of course led to a lot of people applying for this data science ML roles and led to very high competition. But if you look closely, it is not necessarily a very bad thing. Because when individuals are trying to see that AI is the future, same is true for companies, because companies are also run by individuals. And many companies are realizing that in order to thrive in the future, they have to excel in AI. And this has led to, besides very tight economic situation, a lot of investment into the AI sectors. Companies are hiring a ton of AI, ML, data science engineers, and there are a lot of job openings for these. Even when you look at the forward-looking projections, you'll see that the roles of data scientists and ML are expected to grow at a much higher pace than the rest of the tech industry. Though there is a lot of competition, but there is also a lot of demand. If you are a good professional data scientist, that is a very good thing for you. The third problem of becoming a data scientist in 2024 is that of information overload. Pretty much every educational platform has dozens and sometimes even hundreds of courses around data science and machine learning. If you go and search on YouTube, you'll find thousands of matches where people are teaching different aspects of machine learning and data science. And for a total beginner, this is sort of a problem, because you can spend a lot of time trying to go through the outlines and looking at what different courses are teaching and what you should learn from where. And at the end, most people just become more confused than they were before. But again, if you look closely, this is sort of a good problem to have, because when I started learning data science in 2015, the only 2 courses I was able to find on data science was one offered by Andrew Ng on Coursera, and it is not the same version as you find today. The previous version, it was taught using MATLAB, which is definitely not a tool which is used in the industry. And there was just one course on Udemy which taught some basic concepts of data science using a very simple UI tool rather than using Python. So if you contrast today's world compared to 10 years ago, now you have a lot of courses. Of course, it is a problem if you do not know how to navigate. But if you have someone who could guide you which courses to pick, there are some outstanding quality courses available to you. Most of them are free of cost or under $20. So overall, 2024 is not the ideal year if you want to get into data science. because the overall tech job market is not very good because of high interest rates. But especially for data science, there is also a ton of competition because of recent hype in AI. So the question is, should you keep learning data science or move to a different professions in the tech? Well, my take on that is that you should still stick with data science because data science has a lot of potential growth in the future. There will be a ton of new jobs coming in the coming years, and though getting started is a little bit difficult in the beginning, use this turbulent time to even further hone in your skills so that a year from now, when the interest rates are low and there are more job openings, you are not only able to land a very good role, but also skill set wise you are very good. As I said before, there are a lot of very good courses out there which you can use to learn all the new technologies and skill sets needed to excel in today's market. And as we see more improvement in the AI, and as we see more data being generated by companies and devices all over the world, there is no way that the companies would be needing less people who could analyze and provide some useful insights out of this data. It is rightfully said that the data is the new oil. And if you look at the data being generated every millisecond, that is exponentially increasing every passing year, and that is going to be true in the future as well. So in the future, we'll have a lot of data, we'll have a lot of compute power to process and analyze all that data, and we are definitely going to need a lot of people who have the right skill set, who could analyze that data and extract some useful insights and predictions out of that data. And if you look at all the job reports, they are also projecting a lot of growth in the sector of data science and machine learning. So overall, I'm very optimistic about the future potential of the field. The current job market is definitely very tough, and to get into it, you have to go through a very tough phase. So be prepared for it and use this to further hone in on your skills and become much better than the rest of the competition. I've created a separate video on the topic of what I think is the most optimal way to learn data science in 2024. The link for that should be somewhere here. Please have a look. In this video, I have broken down that what are the different components of data science and how you can learn them in the most efficient way. Please check it out. I'm pretty sure you'll like it. Thank you so much for watching.